wonderful storybook maker. And she tells wonderful stories, and her stories always come true. Boys and girls, would you like to hear a story from Beverly? You would? Fantastic. Well, boys and girls, on the count of 3, I would like you all to say, Beverly, tell us a story. Can you do that? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Beverly, tell us a story.
Oh, hello, boys and girls. That was wonderful. You're wonderful. My name is Beverly, and I create wonderful storybooks for wonderful storytellers to read to wonderful children just like you. This is one of my storybooks. Do you like it? Why, thank you. Now, the very magic to my storybooks is that when I tell a story, the person that the story is about appears magically. And now I'm ready to tell you a story, and I know just the one to tell you. Boys and girls, would you like a hint as to what story I'm going to tell you? All right, now make sure I've given you all of the clues before you can guess. Can you do that? All right, wonderful. The first clue is a treasure of glistening jewels. And the glistening jewels will appear now, along with a shiny piece of fruit, my favorite number, 7, and a magical mirror. Now that I've given you all of the clues, what story am I going to tell you, boys and girls? Yes, Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. Oh, I just love this story. Love it, love it, love it. And just you wait for the magic to happen. Here we go. Once upon a time, in a faraway kingdom, there lived a beautiful young princess named Snow White. Very good. And she was so... Boys and girls, do you hear that? It sounds like our magical storybook is working. Who could that be? It's Snow White. Oh my goodness. Snow White. Welcome. I was just beginning to tell your story. You were? Would you help me? Oh, I'd be delighted to. Oh, wonderful. Then we'll continue. Now, where was I? Once upon a faraway young princess. Young princess. What? Oh, of course. Bad. Mean. What? Let's see if we have any more clues. Nasty. Well, those can't be words to describe you, Snow White. Bad, mean, and nasty. Evil. Well, who is evil? The evil queen, of course. Now, the evil queen was Snow White's stepmother, and she hated anyone who was more beautiful than she was. Now, the queen had beauty on the outside, but Snow White had beauty inside and out. But the queen had magical powers that Snow White did not, and a magical mirror who answered her every question. Every day, she would ask the mirror a very specific question. Boys and girls, say the words with me if you know them. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest one of all? And every day the mirror would answer, why, you are, oh queen. But we know who the fairest of them all really is, don't we, boys and girls? Yes, you really are much prettier. Oh, wait, thank you, Beverly. And Snow White's beauty did not make the queen happy. Did it, Snow White? So, she made Snow White work. It's true. Day after day, she would be walking and smiling. And day after day, Snow White would work and she would dream. Do you know who she would dream about? I'll give you a hint. He rides a white horse. Shout it out if you know. Yes, the prince, but he wasn't just any prince. He was a handsome prince. So, one day, that person whose picture we will not show because she simply does not deserve it, asked the mirror a question. Boys and girls, say the words with me. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest one of all? But this time the mirror answered, Snow White. The queen was furious. She sent for her huntsman to take Snow White deep into the woods and destroy her.
But the huntsman could never harm me, could he?
No. The huntsman went to Snow White and told her that the queen was very jealous of her and that she would stop at nothing. He told Snow White to run deep into the forest and never to return. So Snow White ran on and on. Oh my goodness, Snow White, I must admit, I'm a bit frightened.
Oh, I was terrified.
The trees had eyes peering at her. Branches reached out and grabbed her. Oh my goodness. But she just ran on and on until she came to a clearing in the forest. And in the clearing was a little house. She went in. Now, was it a clean house, boys and girls? No, the house was a mess, and it needed to be cleaned. So, Snow White cleaned it. But did she do it by herself?
I had a help who helped me. The woodland creatures, correct?
Oh, yes. There were birds and bunnies and squirrels and raccoons.
Oh, what a cute little squirrel.
They all helped her clean, and soon the place was neat and tidy. But Snow White was very tired after all of that hard work, so she laid down in one of the little beds and fell fast asleep. Soon the owners of the little house came home from a hard day's work.
And who were the little men who lived in this cottage? Yes, the 7 dwarfs. I do so love their names. Oh, I know. Let's play a game. I will be one of the dwarfs, and you pretend to be them.
That's a great idea, Snow White.
All right, all stand up.
Everyone stand up.
Make sure you have enough room. Why, let's get started. First is sleepy. Let's be sleepy. Perfect. Next is bashful. Be bashful. It's like being shy. That's right. Let's try happy. I love it. Let's see. Don't be tall. He's the smart one. Oh, you do look very smart. Now let's do grumpy. Oh, you do know how to be grumpy. Now sneeze. Everyone give us big sneeze. And finally, our last one, my favorite. It's Dopey. She's the silly one. Falling with the ears just like this. Why, that was wonderful. I've never seen anyone pretend to be just have a dwarf's feather. Have you, Beverly?
Absolutely not. Boys and girls, you can sit down.
And yes, shall we all take our seats? Wonderful.
That was wonderful. Now, soon the 7 dwarfs came home from a hard day's work, and they saw Snow White sleeping in one of the beds. So they gathered round her, and she woke with a start. Yes, just like that. Now, the dwarves were very curious about who the visitor was, and they weren't sure that they liked having her there. But she told them about the evil queen's plans, and they just knew that they had to protect her.
I was so happy to find new friends. And that night, after supper, everyone sang and danced and made merry music. It was a very silly song. Oh. That's a wonderful idea.
Oh, well, I think that everyone should dance and sing with Snow White, just like the 7 dwarfs did. Does that sound good, boys and girls? Oh, all right. Well, everyone stand on up and line up behind me.
Yes, let's line up right behind Beverly.
Wonderful. And let's dance.
Perfect. Oh, yes, right over there.
Everyone behind me.
Let me skip.
Let's skip. It's so right. This is a lot of fun. Oh,